Peter Obi, the former Labour Party presidential candidate, has also put out his opinion concerning the Ibom Air, or should we say Kwamtu saga, and the part that the federal government is playing in this. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please make sure you subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below. The former governor of Anambra State and Labour Party candidate in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Gregory Obi, has reacted after an Ibom Air passenger, Emmanson, was sent to Kirikiri prison. Peter Obi's comment was contained in a post that he shared on his official X handle on Monday, August 11, 2025. According to reports, Emmanson was remanded in prison after she assaulted an Ibom Air hostess at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos State. I think that proper investigation should be carried out, because I can say for a fact, even by the limited video that we have, that she was not the first person that assaulted our air hostess. She wasn't the first person that assaulted the air hostess. They had a fist fight or a scuffle, or I'm very sure, 100% sure, at least 96% sure that they have, had a fist fight before the video where we saw her slapping the air hostess, and the air hostess say, "You see, she slapped me." That was just, what am I going to say? A mirage now, or show, she was just playing to the camera, so as to make it seem like it was the young lady that was the first person that slapped her. I disagree on that. It might not be, if we see other footages, because eyewitness accounts have said that the young lady wanted to leave the aircraft. She wanted to leave the plane voluntarily when other passengers were leaving. But she was not allowed to leave. She was pushed to her seat. She was forced to sit down while other passengers were leaving. And at first, when Ibom Air were narrating their own side of the story, they lied that the girl patiently waited for all passengers to leave before attacking the air hostess. You can imagine that. And I specifically said on the first video that I made about this, that unless she's deranged, because for you to wait, because an air hostess told you to switch off your phone, you will now wait until you got to Lagos from Uyo. After several hours, your anger did not dissipate. You now waited for all passengers to disembark, then you now go and attack her. It's just not possible. But that was the story that Ibom Air gave us. Because they wanted the young lady to look like the villain. That was the story they gave us. But the eyewitness account said she was pushed to her seat, forced to remain seated while other passengers disembark. And I think she was insisting, we saw in a clip where she was insisting to leave quietly, but they did not allow her to leave. Ibom Air did not show us that one, where both of them were wearing wigs. It was after that video that I think they now got into a fist fight. Then later on, we saw that both of them were not wearing wigs. They were no longer wearing wigs before she was then being dragged out of a plane. So Ibom Air, they are not telling us the full side of the story. We want more eyewitness accounts to come out to tell us what actually happened. What actually happened? More investigation needs to be done. Ibom Air needs to be suspended. The two air hostesses needs to be suspended as well. And those men that dragged her out of a plane, they also need to be sanctioned, not just this young lady. Moving on, Peter Obi's comment was contained in a post that he shared on his official X handle on Monday, August 11. According to reports, Emmanson was remanded in prison after she assaulted an Ibom Air hostess at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. In the post that the former governor of Anambra State shared on his official X handle, he said Emmanson has been sent to Kirikiri prison, but nothing has been done to Kwamwan, who committed similar offense. The former governor of Anambra State said it is important for leaders in the country to build a nation where justice is fair. Here is what Peter Obi wrote on his X handle. The unfortunate and dishonorable drama witnessed in Ibom Air has again brought to the fore the double standards in our lives and the inadequacies of our various security operatives in acting decently and in civilized manner. I want to start by sincerely apologizing to the Ibom Air crew. They deserve no apology. No apology. I think this was before, we saw the other video evidences that we later saw. The air crew who were assaulted by Miss Comfort Emmanson, we must as a society learn and uphold good conduct as it is a true measure of success and decent living. They deserve no apology in my opinion. Maybe this statement was released before we saw those other video evidences we saw. But they deserve no apology as it is, because they are professionals. They should have handled the situation well. But it is obvious that our hostess descended so low to the extent that she involved herself in a fist fight with a passenger, but they did not show us that. But I'm very sure, I'm 100% sure that was what happened. But they did not show that part. They only showed us the part where she slapped the woman. They showed us the part where she got angry. But they did not show us the parts of what they did to her to got her that much angry. Before we go, my people, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment we have here is from Good Luck. It says, with APC, all animals are equal, but some are more equal than the others. Exactly. Okoronko says, even Oshiomhole created sin when he was told that he came late. He claimed that he checked in online. Instead of entering online, he came physically to condemn Air Peace. Leo says, if Kwamwan is Charlie Boy, and what do you think would have happened to him now? In China, nobody is above the law, and even the Chinese president is not even above the law, and China is developing every day. China just recently sentenced an ex-president, a former head of state, a former president, to death because he collected bribe. If you collect bribe as a public office holder in China, you'll be sentenced to death, not even prison. You are going to be killed. They sentenced a former president to death because he collected bribe of $30-something. You can imagine that. Whereas in Nigeria, then they thief money like say nothing there. Moving on. Analyst says injustice results as much from treating unequals equally as treating equals unequally. Black Money says, now God go punish APC government in Nigeria and its politicians. Chima Obi says, Nigeria is a mockery nation, different rules for same offenders, but because Kwamwan is the official singer of Tinubu, you can imagine, different rules for different folks, different rules for different people, depending on how close you are with the president. Your sins can be forgiven and your crimes overlooked. You all, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.